parang nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapuera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko pag naging mom na sila. Parang nawawala na yung career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simula ng Filipina home-based moms.
FHMoms community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. FHMoms is a women community.
Nung nagsimula yung FHMoms, hindi ko in-expect na ganito ka magiging malaki. Ngayon, meron na kaming more than 250,000 members nationwide. Dati, ang tingin ng mga tao sa amin, community lang. No? Ngayon, social enterprise na kami with different projects na tumutulong sa mga kababaihan.
We have free webinars about freelancing, entrepreneurship, parenting, and personal growth. We offer online short courses as well as mastery courses with trainers' 1-year support. We also run a scholarship program and an internship program. We also facilitate charity activities where we are joined by community members as volunteers. Job matching program is something they can also look forward to, as well as e-commerce program. And to celebrate motherhood, we also have online bootcamp for kids. We also have the computer rent-to-own program for members who need assistance in acquiring a computer set. Aspire to be a strong-willed, independent woman.
Mas gusto kong maging productive at saka naniniwala ako sa continuous learning.
Inspire other women.
Everyone was uplifting each other. Everyone was trying to help each other. In this world, you have to be more kind. You have to be more helpful because everyone is fighting their own battles, and you have to understand, you have to empathize, and that is what FHMoms is doing with all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, you would feel welcome.
Empower each woman to be in their fullest potential.
And most importantly, Mommy MK and the team model humility and generosity. Talagang ito yung very evident, which impacted me the most. So it gave me the desire to share freely to others what I learned freely from the FHMoms community. And I've always loved the community, the motive of the community, that is to change the world one mom at a time. Good job, FHMoms.
Aspire, inspire, empower. Nothing is stronger than a community of women lifting each other up.
To be among women who have genuinely tried to help people. This is something that I feel passionately about, and then this is something that I saw in FHMoms.
God is good. Kasi parang naturo sa akin to FHMoms na pinakita sa akin na kahit nasa bahay ka, kahit nag-aalaga ka ng anak mo, it won't stop na dun ka lang. Yun lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Without this community, I'm not here in this situation. So, FHMoms po yung nag-guide and nag-mold sa akin to be the best working at home mom I could ever be.
Ang pinakamalaking impact sa FHMoms sa akin is their quote, which is moving forward, giving back. That's the very essence of FHMoms eh.
That's what I like about this group kasi we encourage and inspire each other to keep dreaming, to chase our dreams. It's actually a big impact kasi if you are losing hope and wala ka ng gana and all, but because of this page, mapapasana all ka.
Dahil sa online job, natupad ko yung mga pangarap ko at ang pinakapangarap ko na lang ay matupad yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga mommies. Huwag tayong titigil na abutin lahat ng mga pangarap natin, masipagan pa natin at huwag tayong susuko. Kaya kung feeling nyo hindi kayo techie, feeling nyo hindi pasok ang edad nyo para dito sa online freelancing, huwag nyong iisipin yon kasi sobrang daming opportunities ang pwedeng ibigay sa inyo online. At nandito ang Filipina Home-Based Moms para suportahan kayo. Para sa mga naghahanap ng online job at gusto ring matuto pagdating sa online business, you can join Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook group. My name is MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, and our goal is to change lives one mom at a time.
Hello, good evening. Sound check. Wala po yung sound. Alright. Wait, hold on. It's not working. Hello, good evening. I'm not sure if you can see my screen now. Hold on. Can I borrow my phone, please? Wait. Okay, so unfortunately my camera is not working right now. For some reason, I don't know why. But the important thing is that you can see. Sayang naman, nag-blush on pa naman ako ngayon. Hindi mo makikita. Anyway, as long as you can see my presentation, that's the important thing. Let me check just for sure. What are you seeing right now? Okay. There, can you hear me now? Kadungog na ko, ma'am, sa audio. Okay. Okay, so you can hear me now, right? Okay na. It means we can already start. All clear, all right? Okay, so I'm Mami Karin Liz Datoy. So I'm a content writer and a content strategist and an SEO strategist as well. So I do both SEO and content writing. So tonight I'm going to give you a short webinar about the writing process and how you can become an online content writer. So whether you're a newbie or you're already a writer, your work right now is already a writer, this webinar can help you to review the basics of writing because sometimes as yung tumatagal tayo sa ginagawa natin, it's like nakakalimutan natin yung ibang mga bagay na dapat pala natin ginagawa dun sa ating mga process na ginagawa natin. Ano yung pinagsasabi ko? Anyway, so why are you here? If you're an aspiring writer, I want you to comment like. If you are already working as a writer, I want you to comment heart. And if you are just currently discovering your skills, like hindi mo pa alam kung anong gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo. Gusto mo bang mag-SMM, gusto mo maging writer, gusto mo maging SEO specialist or graphic designer or VA, whatever. So if you're here for that reason, comment smiley. Tingnan natin kung ano yung mga kino-comment niyo. Wala nag-a-appear dito sa akin. Ayan. Comment, yung like, heart, at saka smiley. Yun. Okay. So, hello. Hello, Mabel. I miss you too. Charot there. Okay. So, ayun. So, to start with, I'm going to give you a definition of what content writing is. So, content writing is the process of planning, writing, and editing web content, typically for digital marketing purposes. So, based dito sa definition natin, apparently, pag sinabi nating content writing, this refers to textual content o yung mga words na makikita natin online. It could be sa website, pwedeng sa Facebook, or kahit saan na merong mga text. Okay? So, pag sinabi dito ang digital marketing purposes, ito ay for anything that involves marketing and promotion nasa online. So, in general, it pertains to all types of written content in all forms. So, yun yung content writing. So, what are the different types of content? Kasi mostly sa atin yung alam lang natin na kapag sinabing content writing, ibig sabihin, you're going to write a blog or even for some, they think that it would be about writing an essay or something like that. But, sobrang dami actually ang type of content na pwede mong gawin. So, this gives you more opportunity as a writer na ma-discover kung anong type of content yung ima-master mo. Mas maganda nga kung ma-master mo lahat, pero meron talaga tayong mga sinasabing specialization. So, these are the different types of writing. Pwedeng blogs, like what I mentioned. Yung mga blogs, usually, these are the articles na nasi-share natin sa social media, sa mga Facebook, yung mga nababasa natin. Ngayon, maraming trending na mga Filipino blogs, like Definitely Filipino, When in Manila, those types of websites. They have helpful content, helpful, entertaining content na shareable para sa mga Pilipino. So, mga ganun. Meron tayong mga parenting blogs wherein mommy bloggers write parenting tips, and marami pang iba. So, iba't ibang talagang magagawa nating articles sa blogging. Even ikaw, kahit sino, pwede gumawa ng blog. We also have news articles. So, this one refers to content that are written for news websites. So, these are fresh, latest, trending content. Anong nangyayari kay Duterte? Anong pinagagawa ng mga artista? Yun, mga news articles yun. We have also video scripts. These are written for vloggers, yung mga nasa YouTube, or even those who are promoting their products or their services through videos. Ito, gagawa kayo ng mga script. We also have email newsletters. These are the emails that you receive from content marketers or from businesses or companies. It could be promotions, it could be helpful tips or whatever. Keynote speeches, social media posts, sa Facebook, Twitter, podcast titles. Apparently sa mga podcast. Meron din tagagawa ng script like sa video script. White papers, this one is the formal type of writing. Web page copy, ito yung mga static or itong mga consistent na mga content ng websites. Ito yung mga hindi nagbabago like the about page, home page, mga ganun. And then landing pages. Landing pages refers to sales pages mostly, wherein the main goal is to convert the readers, to encourage them to take action. Yung parang bumili sila ng course mo, bumili sila ng libro, bumili sila ng sabon, or whatever it is that you're selling in your landing page. You also have YouTube video descriptions. This is very important. Yung nakita natin sa YouTube, yung mga descriptions sa baba. That is important for SEO. Okay, so actually these are just some content that you can write if ever magsusulat ka na mag-work ka na as a writer. So, pili ka lang. You can choose or you can do everything. Alright. So, what are the important things to consider before writing? So, akala kasi ng iba kapag writer ka, diretso ka na agad. Diretso na magsulat ka na. Pag sinabi ng client, magsulat ka about Apple, o diretso na magsulat ka na agad. Hindi ganon. We need to consider 6 things. First, you should know the target audience. Sino magbabasa about sa Apple? Grade 1 ba? Or college student na? O kung college student na, you can use ng mas mahirap na mga terms. Baka pwede ka nang mag-add ng mga scientific terms or mga whatever studies or whatever, ganon. But if your audience is just a grade 1 pupil, kailangan simple lang yung mga isusulat mo doon. So, ganun. That's the example of why it's important for you to determine your target audience. Next is identify your intent and key takeaways. What is your intention in writing? Is it to entertain? Is it to inform? Anong gusto mong take away ng mga readers mo? Anong intention mo at the very end ng article mo? Okay, next, make it valuable and impactful. Why is this very important? Because if your writing is just dry or dull, it will not create an impact to the readers. Parang sinayang mo lang din yung oras mo. And then, you will not be able to help your readers because that's our primary goal as writers, to reach the hearts of our readers. Number 4, tell a story. Make sure that when you write, you don't just copy-paste data or information from Wikipedia like that. Tell your own story or tell someone else's story or tell whatever story that you can connect to your article, because that will make your article more relatable and engaging. Next is create action-oriented content. Babe, go there. Create action-oriented content. So when we say action-oriented, you are able to encourage your readers to take action, to do something like, if you, at the end, you tell them to, for example, if it's about cleaning, you encourage them to clean their bedroom or to organize their clothes like that. So parang ganun. And then you can also add a call to action wherein you can invite them to subscribe to your email newsletter or to buy your ebook or to enroll in your online course or whatever. And then lastly is identify the type of content you need. Anong klaseng content ba kailangan mo or ni client? For example, blog ba? Or web copy yung kailangan niya or landing page ba yung pinapagawa niya? Wait lang, I'm so sorry. downstairs. Bella, can you bring Gil downstairs? Bring him downstairs. He's so noisy. Okay. I'm so sorry, ingay ni baby. Next is the writing process. So, ito na yung step by step kung anong gagawin mo sa pagsusulat mo. Like what I said, hindi ka lang mag-jump into writing at once. Na kapag sinabi ng ng client mo na gawin mo to, sulat agad. So, aside from those things that you need to consider, ito na yung step by step. First, you need to find your topic. So, most of the time, kapag nagsusulat ka for a client, they would provide a topic for you. But there are also times wherein you can teach your own topics. Ano yung mga pwede mong isulat for them. For example, my particular niche sila, for example, parenting, you can teach like homeschooling for a particular blog, like that. Next is, mamaya I'm going to discuss this one by one. Isa-isa nyo siya. Next is research. Ito yung important na part because you won't be able to come up with a good article if you will not conduct a research. So, of course, most of us usually go to Google if we write articles or kahit hindi nga. Minsan nga kahit masakit ulo natin, rini-research natin. Ano yung reason bakit masakit yung ulo natin. Tapos sabi doon sa Google, may cancer ka na agad. Charot. Yun. So, kaya hindi dapat maging doktor si Google. Okay. And the number 3, later I'm going to give you some tools that you can use for your research. Number 3 is write a headline or title. So, yun, may topic ka na, tapos research ka na. Pagkatapos mag-research, gagawa ka na ng headline or yung title. Pagkatapos, after that, you make an outline based on what you have researched. And then create your content. Yun, magsusulat ka na. Tapos, number 6, review and edit your writing. Yan, isa-isahin ko yan. So, number 1, find your topic. What are the tools that you can use in looking for topics? So, for instance, you are told to reach for a particular topic na gagawin mo. Anong tool ang gagamitin mo? You can use Portent Idea Generator or Answer the Public. So, I'm going to show this to you. I hope that you can see my screen there. This one is the Portent Idea Generator. So, all we have to do is type can you see this? Wait. Can you see the screen? The Portent Idea. Parang wala. Bakit ganun pa rin? Ayan, okay. Ayan. For example, your subject here is homeschooling. So, just click generate content and you'll see this. 15 reasons that I'm sure right about homeschooling. See another title, how to fight the rock using, like that. How to fight the rock. Nakakaloka. Of course, these are just ideas. So, just keep on clicking until you can get your idea for your article. Okay, ganyan lang siya. Next naman is the Answer the Public. This one is one of my favorite. Kasi sobrang daming topic na makukuha mo dito. But however, parang 2 search lang ata yung pwede dito per day. Kasi free lang siya. So, ayan. So, when you search homeschooling, we can see here the different keywords for homeschooling. What is homeschooling? Like here. Homeschooling, what you need to know. Homeschooling, meaning what homeschooling does. Meron ditong sa when homeschooling doesn't work. Who regulates homeschooling. Dito naman sa baba, ito yung mga homeschooling with preposition. Yan. Homeschooling with a baby. Homeschooling with a toddler. Homeschooling without teachers. So, lahat ng to, itong lahat ng nakikita niyo dito nasa bilog, these are all topic ideas. So for example, gusto mo magsulat about homeschooling but you don't know what particular topic about homeschooling you're going to write. Go to Answer the Public. Just enter your subject. Just enter your keyword. Isang word or 1 or 2 words, enter mo lang. And then Answer the Public will give you these questions that are commonly asked by users. So hindi nila to gawa-gawa. So these are based on ano yung mga tinatanong ng mga users. And these are the different keywords that you can use already for your articles. So as you can see here, itong mga keywords na to, ito yung nandito sa mga questions na nasa taas. Okay? There. So all of this can be your topic ideas already, and you can use this in creating your article. Yan. So sobrang dami. So hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na hindi ka makakapagsulat, na wala kang idea kasi sobrang daming nandyan na content na pwede nating gamitin. Sa Answer the Public pa lang yan at saka dito sa for tense. Okay, so next, meron ka ng topic, nakapili ka na doon sa Answer the Public kung ano yung topic na gagawin mo. Number 2 is research, research, and research. So what are the tools that you can use for your research? Okay pa ba tayo dyan? Mga mommies? O yan. First is Google Suggest. So kung wala kang tool tapos gusto mo lang magsulat agad, mabilis lang yan. Si Google Suggest tutulong sa'yo. Homeschooling pa rin gamitin natin. So if you go to Google and we type homeschooling, yan, I don't know how to spell homeschooling. Mali nga. Yan there. If you type homeschooling, Google Suggest will give you this. So these are the questions that most people ask a search about homeschooling. Homeschooling in the Philippines, homeschooling meaning, advantages, pros and cons, programs, like that. You can also check dito sa baba, meron din ditong related to homeschooling. Ito. So these are already keywords that you can use in your article or your topic ideas. Pwede din siyang topic idea. Anong pwedeng mong gawin? Pwedeng magsulat ka about pros and cons, curriculum. So that could be part of your research. You can also check Google Trends. So while nakapili ka na ng topic dito, tapos hindi ka sure kung okay ba siya, trending ba siya, may magbabasa ba nito, punta ka sa Google Trends. Ang gagawin natin sa Google Trends, ito si Google Trends. Type natin dito si homeschooling pros and advantages, o pros and cons. Para makita natin yung trend. Ano ibig sabihin ng trend? Itong mag-signal sa atin na may mga taong nag-search nito. Kasi useless din naman kung magsulat ka ng article tapos wala namang nag-search about it. So try natin dito. I-compare natin si homeschooling, pros and cons, tsaka si what is homeschooling. Okay. So itong red na line, for this line graph, represents the trend for what is homeschooling. Kaya ayan o, yung dot dito pula. At ito namang blue na dot, so homeschooling pros and cons. Ayan dito. Ito yung line graph niya ng homeschooling pros and cons. So makikita natin dito na mas marami nag-search ng what is homeschooling. Ayan, mas maraming nag-search. So pwede mong gawin yung what is homeschooling, tapos yung homeschooling pros and cons, gamitin mo rin as subheading for your article. Diba yung article natin, meron tayong title, merong content, tapos meron tayong subheadings. Check tayo ng isang article. So you can see what the subheading looks like. There. This one, it's called subheading. So yung homeschooling pros and cons, pwede mo siyang ilagay dito, while yung title mo, pwedeng what is homeschooling. That's just an example, ha? So, ganun. So, yan, that's how you can use Google Trends in your research in comparing kung anong mas magandang keyword, mas magandang topic yung gawin mong main topic para sa article. Next is search engines. Of course, si Google, yung ating pinaka main search engine. So, yung gagamitin natin kapag mag-research tayo. And when you are researching, the very important thing is, alam mo yung tamang keyword. Yung tamang words na isulat mo dito. Because if you use the wrong keywords, you won't be able to get the right result, right content. Also look at, people also ask PAA. So these are the things that users ask about a particular topic. Okay, next is Uber Suggest. So how can Uber Suggest help you? Actually, Uber Suggest is ano to? Bakit ganito siya? Uber Suggest is a keyword research tool. A tool for SEO, actually. SEO is search engine optimization, but we can also use this to look for topics that are getting good page views. Ayan. So this one is Uber Suggest. Loading siya. What you can do with Uber Suggest is also type here your keyword. Then once ma-type mo na yung keyword mo dyan, Uber Suggest will give us some other keywords that we can use for our article, as well as articles that are already ranking or doing well on that particular topic. So, ayan, loading pa. Ayan, so ito yung mga keywords about homeschooling. And ito naman, these are existing articles na maraming page views. Ayan, tingnan natin. Si parents.com, open natin siya. Ayan, homeschooling 101. What is homeschooling? So, you can use this as a source about homeschooling. Next naman, ito. Ayan. Yung kanina ito na open natin. So, ito. So, ito yung mga pwede mong gamitin na source for your article. At ito naman yung mga pwedeng gamitin mong keywords in your article. So, kapag sabihin natin keywords, baka nalilito kayo. Ito yung mga terms na ginagamit ng mga users na i-search dito sa Google, yung mga tinatype dito. So, bakit kailangan natin yung i-mention sa article? Para mas ma-optimize natin yung article natin. Para yung mga nagsa-search, malaki yung chances na mapunta sila doon sa sinulat mong article. Yun. So, part talaga ng research process natin yung keyword research. Ayan. So, ito yung mga pwede mong gamitin. Source, ito, yung nasa side. Pwedeng gamitin source ng article mo. Okay. So, we're done with number 2. So, ilang tool lang napakita ko? 6 na. 6 tools na. Next is writing your headline. So, yung may topic ka na, nakapag-research ka na, nakuha mo na yung mga kailangan mong keywords, nakuha mo na yung mga source mo, kung saan kukuha ng idea for your article. Next, you're going to create your working title. So, what do you mean by working title? Working title, parang ano lang siya. Temporary na title lang siya. Why is it important for us to write one? Because this will give you a guide. O parang ito yung nagsisilbing daan. O parang yung daan, merong mga nakalagay kung anong street, parang ganun. That to help you kung ano yung kailangan mong isulat, anong kailangan mong include, anong pwedeng hindi na, mga ganun. It will serve as your guide. So, what are the tools that can help you in creating your headline? So, first, let's look at SEO Presser Blog Generator. Ito. So, ano siya? Nag-generate siya ng headlines. If you're looking for, don't let me sign in. What is happening? Yan, pinapasign in pa yata. Ako, iba naman to. Ay, ads pala to. Sugar. Yan, dito pala mga mommies. Homeschooling. Pwede rin itong gamitin for topic ideas. Ayan, this will help you look for titles, engaging, and interesting titles. Dito, pwede kang pumili. Simple guidance, 5 things you need to know about homeschooling. Kasi improve mo na lang. Kasi may times na nag-experience tayo ng writer's block. Wherein kahit title, nahihirapan tayong gawin. Diba? So, yung mga tools na ganito, kailangan talaga nating gamitin para sa ating mga ginagawang articles. So, ayan. Para matulungan tayo. Hindi ko naman sinasabing i-copy mo to lahat. Yung mga titles na nandito. Just improve them. Use them as your guide. So another tool that I find really helpful for headline writing is titlecase.com. Because although ako matagal na ako nagsusulat, I have friends na matagal na sila nagsusulat. May mga times pa din na minsan nagkakamali tayo kung capital letter ba siya o hindi. 'Di ba? So si title case, this will help us kung ano ba dapat. Copy nga natin to. Copy natin to. So what I usually do, small case ko muna silang lahat. Para ma-check ni titlecase.com kung ano yung dapat i-capital. Ako I'm working as an editor for a news website. So, there are times when I'm confused about especially for using AP style. So, sa daming in-edit mo sa masakit na sa ulo, ano ba dapat dito? Capital ba to? Hindi. So, pumunta ako sa titlecase.com. Yan. So, ito yung AP style. Ganito siya. Uppercase, ganyan. Lowercase. May camel case, whatever case dyan. Yan. Maraming case. So, ito yung title case na ginagamit natin for blogs and whatever. So, ganito. Kakapin mo lang siya. Tapos yun na. Yun yung tamang capitalization. Kasi minsan, minsan maliit yung A mo, mali pala, di ba? Kala natin carry na. So, yun. Yun yung mga tools na gagamitin natin for headline. So, yung mga mamis, yung mga pinapakita ko ngayon, yung mga tools na pwede natin gamitin to make our work easier as a writer. Kasi nga, iniisip ng iba, na kapag writer ka, mahirap. Mahirap siyang gawin kasi nga, utak yung gagamitin mo, of course, in order for you to come up with a good content. But, unlike yung traditional way of writing, like dati, that we just, magsusulat ka lang. Yung katulong mo lang, yung pocket dictionary mo. Tapos, bahala ka na sa buhay mo. But ngayon, with the internet and all these technologies, we have different software apps that can help us to make writing easier. Yun. Yung mga pinakita ko sa inyo. Meron pa din after this. So, number 4, may title ka na, may working title ka na, alam mo na kung anong gagawin mo, you make an outline. Sabihin nyo, pang grade 1 naman yan eh. Sino mga gumagamit ng outline? This is actually very important. Before, hindi ako gumagamit ng outline. Diretso lang ako magsulat. Yung mga bago pa lang akong nagsusulat online. Pero na-realize ko that it's actually easier if we use an outline. Bakit? Kasi mas na-organize mo yung idea mo, tsaka naging chronological yung arrangement ng idea mo. Mas maganda yung flow ng article. And mas madaling isulat. For example, you have a 2,000 words article, iisipin mo, oh my God, 2,000 words. Ang hirap magsulat ng ganun kahaba. Ganun din ako dati. Kapag naisip ko na ang susulatin ko 2,000 words, parang ayoko na. However, when I started using an outline, sobrang dali na lang pala niya. Kasi, you will just focus on a particular subheading. For example, dito, what is homeschooling? Tapos, mag-write ka ng isang intro. Write ka ng intro. Mag-write ka ng, pwede kang mag-tell a story about your personal experience or someone else's or whatever. Tapos, number 2, kailangan yung intro mo interesting Kasi kapag boring siya, hindi na magbabasa yung readers. They will just leave and wala na. So, you have to make sure that it's interesting. So, number 2, lagay kayo dito ng subheading mo or opening sentence mo dito. Like yung homeschooling, pros and cons. So, yan. Ano yung sila? Ano yung pros? Ano yung cons? O, pwede ito pros, dito cons naman. Ganun. So, kapag nandito ka pa lang sa number 2, so focus ka lang muna about homeschooling pros. Yun yung susulat mo. After that, move ka na naman sa next. So, let's say, meron ka ditong 1 or 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs or whatever. And then, move ka na naman sa next. Lagay mo naman homeschooling cons. Dito naman, mag-focus ka lang sa cons. Anong mga negative sides? Yun lang yung i-focus mo. Yun lang isusulat mo. Tapos, number 4, how can you get started for homeschooling? Yun lang yung i-focus mo. That is the advantage of using an outline because hindi magiging scattered yung ideas mo. Kasi focus ka lang sa isang topic. You're right na sinusulat mo like 2 or 3 paragraphs or 5 or what, kung gaano kahabang kailangan mo for a particular idea. Ganun lang. So, hindi siya mahirap kapag meron kang outline. And of course, yung pinaka-last is your conclusion. So, you can either go back to your opening statement or you can state something interesting at the end or you can pose a question para makapag-isip yung mga readers mo. So, yun. So, that's how you can use an outline. I know most of us already know how to use this one. So, hindi lang siya pang elementary, but it's also very important for us right now. Lalo na sa mga writers na yung trabaho. Tsaka long form yung ginagawang articles. Pag sinabi nating long form, ito yung mga 1,000 words na article pataas. Next is write your content. Yun na, may outline ka na. Na-organize mo na yung ideas mo. Alam mo na kung paano sila i-arrange. Tapos ano nang gagawin mo ngayon? Hindi magsusulat ka na. So while you are writing, anong pwede mong gamitin? You can use Google Docs. Kung hindi nyo alam kung sino si Google Docs, papakita natin. Sino siya? Ito si Google Docs. So the good thing about Google Documents is that everything that you write here, hindi mawawala. Unlike if you were going to use Word Docs, at tapos sabihin natin, nag-brown out, tapos hindi mo na-save, o di nawala yung content mo, yak-yak ka dyan. Uulit ka na naman. But if you will write using Google Documents, everything will be saved online. And sometimes also, if I have a very urgent article to finish, I do it on my phone. May Google Docs ako sa phone. So, habang pinapatulog kong mga bata, nagtatype ako dun sa Google Docs. But the good thing is, connected siya dito sa file na to. So, kung whatever I write dun sa phone ko, sa Google Docs, mag-appear siya dito. So, once I'm done, tulog na yung mga bata, punta na ako sa laptop, yan, dito ko na siya i-edit. Dito ko na siya aayusin. Dito ko na siya i-polish. Diba? So, productive ka pa rin. And also, another good feature of Google Docs is that pwede siyang offline. Pwede mong sabihin, make available offline. So, kahit nasa jeep ka, ayan, for this particular, i-turn on mo siya. Kahit nasa jeep ka, tapos magsusulat ka doon, masisave pa rin siya. Pagbalik mo sa bahay mo, pagbukas mo sa laptop, nandun pa rin yung ginawa mo. Diba ang ganda? Yun yung good thing about Google Docs. Tsaka meron din siya ditong mga tools, spelling and grammar, pwede mo check yung word count, ganun. Yan. Pwede ka nga mag-voice typing dito eh. Kung tamad ka, voice typing ka. Yung sasabihin mo lang tapos isusulat ni Google. Kung tamad talaga, hindi pwedeng maparaan lang. Okay, so Word Doc, yun yung sa Microsoft. And then, we also have OneLook Reverse Dictionary. Siya nga pala dito sa Google Docs natin. When you send this to your client, wag nating kalimutan yung settings dito. Settings natin. Ayan. So, kasi minsan nag-send tayo ng files, hindi pala ma-open ng client kasi nakalagay doon restricted. So, ikaw lang kung gusto mo viewer lang siya or commenter or editor. Yun. Tapos, yun na. Okay. So, next tool natin is yung OneLook Reverse Dictionary. Sinare ko lang yun kasi common mistake yun ng mga nag-share ng docs. na hindi pala siya nakashare. Shinare pero hindi shinare. Ano yun? One look reverse dictionary. So ako, while I'm writing, these are tools that I usually use. For example, itong si One Look Reverse Dictionary. This will help us determine words na yung parang may nahanap ka na term, pero hindi mo siya mahanap. Nahihirapan ka, ano ba to? Ano bang word to? Like, nasa tip na ng tongue mo, tapos hindi mo pa rin alam. Pero alam mo yung definition. So, itatype mo lang siya dito. Sabi natin love for travel. Ano bang words na pwedeng, ano bang word na pwedeng gamitin? Na ibig sabihin love for travel. Pipili ka, it could be a verb, it could be an adverb, it could be an adjective, or it can be a noun. So, yun, pili ka lang dito. Sabihin natin, very pretty. Kung sabihin very pretty, pero naghahanap ka ng isang word na hindi common. Saka dito, pwedeng adjective, lovely, adorable, amazing, beautiful. Noun, pwedeng belle, because it means beautiful. Ayan. Adverbs, ito yung verb. Very pretty, makitsik, overwork, feel, charot. Yun. Usual adjective naman kasi si very pretty. So, ayan. So, pwede ka ditong mag-type ng phrases, kung whatever phrase na naiisip mo, na hinahanapan mo ng one word, isang term na pwede mong gamitin. So, we also have thesaurus. Bakit nag-a-appear? Nag-iba na yung layout nila. Ayan. So, thesaurus naman, it will help you look for synonyms or antonyms. So, usually, ginagamit ko to for synonyms. Bakit? Kasi may times na while nagsusulat tayo, may maisip tayo na term na sobrang highfalutin na niya or parang mahirap na siyang maintindihan ng karamihan. So, maghahanap ka ng mas simple na term. Or may maisip ka na simple na term, gusto mo maghanap ng mas bongga na term para mas may impact siya sa writer, para mas sa reader, para mas powerful yung word. So, punta ka dito sa thesaurus, example, sabi ito imperative. Anong words ang mabigay sa atin? Ito. Compulsory, important, indispensable, urgent, vital, ganun. Kahit itong mga terms na to, it will already create a difference sa sinusulat mo. So, you also have to choose kung anong imperative ang gusto mo, kung anong meaning, kung necessary ba, or authoritative. Ganun. Yan, ganun siya, ganun. You can also check pala the antonym dito. Ay, sana yung antonym? Sa baba yata. Yan, opposites. Ito yung antonyms niya or yung opposite ng word na imperative. Tapos dito naman, yung definition na. Yung parang katulad dito sa dictionary and thesaurus ito. Ito dictionary. Sa definitions. So, madali lang naman. You really don't need to go to dictionary.com or Merriam-Webster na website kasi it's easy. Kahit punta lang tayo sa Google, meaning of coronavirus. Pero hindi natin alam. May assignment sa anak mo. Ayan. Then na. It will give you different answers. Madali lang. Okay, so yun. Yung mga tools na ginagamit natin while doing your content. While nagsusulat ka. Ayan. Number 6, review and edit your writing. Ayan, tapos ka na. Tapos ka na magsulat. Congratulations. So, ano yung next mong gagawin? I-edit mo na. So, while you're doing number 5 pala, don't worry. While you're doing number 5, don't worry much about word count. Kasi may iba nag-isip lang na, naku, baka hindi ko magawa yung 500 words, baka magawa ko lang 400 or baka 499, charot. Parang ganun, di ba? Nag-worry sila. Akala kasi na kapag sinabi na 500 words, kailangan exact 500 words. Actually, it's not. It could be 10% plus or minus sa 500 words. So, pag sinabi ng client ng 500 words, parang guide lang niya yun. Para yung masulat mo, not very long and not very short. So, ganun. So while you're writing, wag mo isipin yung word count. Sulat ka lang ng sulat. Wag mo isipin yung grammar, yung punctuation, yung whatever. Magsulat ka lang. Kasi mamaya, pupuntahan ka naman sa number 6. Because if you keep on going back kasi, ay, mali yung grammar ko dito. Ay, yung sentence na to pa, lilipat ko dito sa paragraph number 1, yung paragraph number 5, lipat ko sa paragraph number 3, parang ganun. Matatagalan ka. You have to do that once you're done writing. So, magsulat ka lang. Don't worry about anything. Because number 6, ito na yung time wherein you will review and edit your writing. So, ito na, mag-edit ka na sa sarili mong ginagawa. Criticize your own work. Why is this important? Because this will help you improve. The only way for you to become a better writer or to become better in whatever you're doing is to criticize yourself. Assess ba yung sarili mo? Kung tama na ba yung ginawa mo? Okay na ba yung ginawa mo? Ayusin mo. Okay, so what are the tools that we can use for this one? We have Grammarly. Ito, sikat to eh, si Grammarly. And this one's Grammarly. Yung ginagawa ni Grammarly, it will help us. Dali, hindi pa ako nakalagin. I'm not sure kung makapag-login ako. Looks like hindi pala nakasave ang mga mommies. What's wrong password? Yan, gumana na. So, Grammarly, you can actually add this as your Google Chrome extension. Yung dito, sa Google Chrome, hindi kasi ito Google Chrome, ginagamit ko Brave. Or you can just go to Grammarly, app.grammarly.com every time you need to edit an article. So, yan. Meron tayo dito mga sample. For example, this one. Yan, ito yung title niya. Budgeting tips. So, anong gagawin ni Grammarly? It will check kung ano yung mga kailangan mag-improve sa article. Kapag makita mong calculating dito, ibig sabihin na check na si Grammarly. Ano yung mga error. Like, for example, this one. Dapat R. So, change mo siya. Click mo lang. Magiging R siya dito. Ayan. And then, ito. Pinapatanggal si preposition na to. As with any trip to the grocery or to the mall. Kasi may 2 na siya dito. So, dapat wala ng 2 dito. Yan. Tanggalin mo siya. Click mo lang back. Yan. So, what if ayaw mong sundin? Kasi feeling mo tama yung ginagawa. Bahala ka sa buhay mo. Charot lang. Pwede mo siyang, like, sa example ito, gusto mo yung passive din nandyan pa rin. Delete mo lang ito. Pack. Dismiss. Tapos as you can see, as you go along, kung sinusunod mo siya, nag-i-improve yung ano mo dito, readability mo dito. Yan. Performance score ay 84 na. Kanina 82 lang yan. Yan, 84 na. So, kung hanggang matapos mo siya, mag-i-increase pa yung overall performance mo. So, since ito ay free lang to na, na Grammarly kasi nawala yung login ko sa premium. Kalimutan ko. Yung makikita mong performance score dito ay hindi magiging perfect. Why? Kasi merong pang ibang alerts na hindi natin nakikita dito, na makikita lang natin sa premium. However, okay na din yung free. Pwede na din siya. Lalo na kapag bago ka pa lang. So, another good thing about Grammarly is meron siyang plagiarism checker. Ito. So, available lang to sa premium account. But meron naman tayong pwedeng magamit ng mga free tools for plagiarism. Mamaya di-discuss ko to. So, ito yung si Grammarly. Next natin ay si Hemingway. Ayan, si Hemingway editor. So, Hemingway, from the name itself, si Hemingway yung writer. Si Hemingway kasi gusto na yung type of way na magsusulat is parang clear, concise, ganon. So, that is also what Hemingway app is aiming to do. Na matulungan kayo to create concise and easy to understand articles. So, ideally, grade 5 to grade 6 yung magandang grade. Ito sa readability. Hindi ito nagpa-pertain kung anong grade ka. Ito nagpa-pertain sa grade ng article mo in terms of kung mas maraming audience ba yung makakaintindi dyan o hindi. So, mas mataas yung grade, mas mahirap na siyang intindihin. So, if you're writing this for the general public, kapag variety yung audience mo, mas maganda yung grade 6 or grade 5 yung grade. So, how are you going to achieve a good grade sa Hemingway app dito, sa articles mo? I-follow mo lang tong mga naka-highlight sa gilid. Ito may adverbs ka, so bawasan mo siya. Dito sabi may passive voice ka, so you have to rewrite this sentence para hindi siya maging passive. Tapos ito may simpler alternative daw sa word na utilize, which is use. So, pwede mo siyang replace. Ayan. Ito, these are hard to read. Mahirap siyang basahin na sentence, so kailangan mo siyang ayusin. You can make it shorter. You can cut this into 2 or whatever. This one is also very hard to read because it's very, very long. So, you have to split that into 2 or rephrase that para mas madali siyang maintindihan. So, as you go along, as you follow this recommendations by Hemingway app, mas magiging simple, mas magiging concise, mas magiging madali maintindihan yung article mo. Okay? So, dito si Google Docs naman yung pinakita ko na siya kanina. Kasi sa Google Docs din kasi, if maglagay ka dito ng article, ayan. Meron din siyang yung checker na pinakita ko kanina. Spelling and grammar. Spelling and grammar check. Ayan. Change to thought. Put great thought. Accept. So, okay na daw. Pwede mo itong gamitin. Tapos, small SEO plagiarism checker. I mentioned kanina na si Grammarly, meron siyang plagiarism checker ito. So, ano to? Anong ibig sabihin nito? Sino may alam? Kung ano yung plagiarism? Bakit mahalaga? Yung plagiarism is yung may duplicate content ka. Possible na parang nag-copy ka lang ng content sa iba, or possible na may kaparehas ka na content na hindi naman siya maganda na ganun. So, you have to check if meron kang kaparehas, baka may na-copy-paste ka na part, o hindi siya maganda. Kasi, most of the time talaga, yung mga original writers or original owners dun sa content mo, magreklamo sila sa'yo. So, based on my experience, since news website yung hinahawakan ko, may ibang sites that they are fine dahil nag-copy sila ng content. Mura lang naman, mga $6,000, ganon, $5,000. Mura lang. For just one sentence or one paragraph na kinopya without citing the credit. So, that's very important na i-check natin kung may kaparehas ka para hindi ka ma-flag. Pwede ma-flag yung content mo, hindi ka ma-flag ni Google, at saka hindi ka mamultahan ng kanino man. Ayan, plagiarism is copying someone's work, may nauna na idea, kinopya sa iba, you are not copying on any article. Yon. So, it's important to check na hindi ka nga nangopya. So, let's try this one. Ito. Alam ko, publish na to eh. Tingnan natin yung power ni plagiarism checker. Check. Ayan. Tsaka, wag naman tayong mangopya din, mga mamis. Ano to? Pero hindi pala ako nag-captcha. So, yung mga sources natin, hindi ibig sabihin na mangongopya ka. Yung sources natin, it will just be your source of idea and information, and then you write it on your own words. Kasi nga writer ka, hindi ka naman taga-copy-paste. Kaya ganon. So, up to 1,000 words lang yung pwede mong ilagay dito. So, for instance, yung article mo ay 2,000 words, yun, i-cut mo lang siya. Tapos yun, i-run mo siya dito, and ayan. Ganito siya kapag nag-run na. Be patient daw, sabi. Ayan, checking. Medyo matagal siya. Hindi ko alam, baka mabagal internet ko. So makikita natin dito may mga nagpupulang parts eh. Ayan. Plagiarism 13%, unique 10% pa lang, 21 na. Kasi publish na kasi to. Ayan. So makikita natin, so we'll check nga pa siya, check nga natin to. Itong content na to plagiarized. Ito plagiarized. So i-click natin tong compare. It will open to this. Ay, tag pala yung tag. Ito. Kasi ito yung article mismo. Ayan, di ba? So na-polish siya ni small SEO tool. Nahanap siya kung saan yung original article na ito. So dito siya nakapublish. Kaya nang dahil dyan, ayan, pataas ng pataas yung ating plagiarism. Hindi pa siya tapos. Tingnan natin kung ilang percent yung ma-detect ni small SEO tools. Kasi free tool lang to eh. So kung gumamit ka ng paid tool, like dun sa Grammarly or Turnitin or ano yung ginagamit ko? Kalimutan ko. Pwede rin Copyscape. Tapos, ano ba yung isa? Ay, nakalimutan ko. Hayaan nyo na. So, ito free. So, if ayaw nyo kay small SEO tools, pwede rin si Dopply Checker. Free din siya. Another thing na pwede mong gawin dito, aside from checking kung yung article may duplicate o may kaparehas, is pwede mo din gamitin ito to check kung may nangopya ba ng content mo. For example, may client ka na nag-submit ka ng content sa kanya, tapos di ka binayaran, bilang ginosting ka. Gusto mong i-check kung pinost niya ba ito somewhere. So, you can go to a plagiarism checker, i-run mo yung article na sinulat mo doon, at makahanap mo doon kung saan niya pinost yung article, yung ninakaw niyang article from you. Or kung meron kang blog, tapos gusto mong i-check kung may nangopya ba sa'yo, kasi sikat ka na, charot, ayan, marami nangongopya. Ito, ikikita natin 72% yung plagiarism ang super taas. Okay. Dahil nga, ayan, ito yung article. Nandito siya. Ito, pwede din. Same function lang siya dito sa small SEO tools. Ayan. Copyscape. Ayan, sinabi ko pala dito si Copyscape. But si Copyscape, may bayad talaga siya. I think per run yata. Hindi kasi ito yung ginagamit ko. Nakalimutan ko yung tawag. Kasi hindi na ako makalagin doon for some reason. Ayan. Ito si Copyscape. Magkano nga ito? Ayan. Copyscape Premium. Sign up Pro. How much kapag premium sa ano? 3 cents per search dito. Kay Copyscape Premium. Kay Grammarly Premium ba? Kay Grammarly Premium, nakalimutan ko magkano. Kung magkano siya, ayan, tingnan natin dito. Ayan. $29.95 per month. Pwedeng 19. Build as one payment of 59 for quarterly. Ayan. Ito yung mga plans, mga mommies. Check nyo na lang, ha? Ayan. So, kung hindi nyo naman talaga kailangan yung Grammarly ng bonggang-bongga, huwag na lang kayo mag-upgrade. Pero kung yun talagang ginagawa mo, kasi nag-edit ka, marami kang mga articles na check everyday, yun, gumamit ka ng Grammarly na premium. So, once you're done, it's time for you to get published. So, it's either you submit your article to your client or you publish your article in your own website. Congratulations. Ayan, tapos ka na. So, if you're still here right now, nakasurvive ka dun sa writing process na part, comment #lovewriting. Hello, Mami Sonia. Ayan, sulat nga kayo, #lovewriting. Nandito pa ba kayo? Kung wala na kayo, alis na ako. Charot lang. Hindi pa ako tapos. Meron pa tayong a few slides left. So what now? How can I become a content writing So, alam mo na yung steps kung paano siya gawin, paano gawin yung writing process. Alam mo na kailangan pala ng outline, paano gumawa ng working title. Ayan. So, yun. Comment nga kayo ng #lovewriting. Ayan, nandito pa pala kayo. So, I really hope na may natutunan kayo din sa first part ng ating webinar. Ngayon, jump naman tayo sa second part. Since alam niyo na kung paano magsulat. Although alam ko naman that hindi na siya overnight na mali-learn. But those tools that I showed you, this can really help you a lot. Okay. So what now? How can you become a content writing? How can I become a content writer pala? Paano? Ito yung pinaka golden question na pala yung tinatanong sa akin. Paano nga ba? First thing that you need to do is to position yourself as a writer. Di ba kapag, for example, tubero ka. Tubero talaga example. Plumber ka, plumber. Paano nila malalaman na plumber ka if hindi mo sabihin, ay, plumber ako. Di ba? Parang wala kang ads doon na wala kang mga, sabihin natin advocates, charot. Yung mga kaibigan mo, no, kilala ka nila na plumber ka, meron kang nakapost dun sa labas ng bahay mo na plumber ka, do you need help kapag sira yung gripo, ganon. Ganon din sa online. You have to position yourself on whatever title you want to be known. Gusto mo maging kilala kang SEO writer, o pakita mo sa kanila, SEO writer ako. Kasi hindi lang malalaman yun kapag hindi mo sabihin. Hindi naman sila hindi naman sila mga manghuhula. So, the first thing that you need to do is to optimize your profile. Ano ibig sabihin ng optimize your profile? Kapag sinabi kong optimize your profile, you have to present yourself na, ito ka, writer ka. Sabihin mo doon na writer ka sa profile. For example, sa LinkedIn. Kasi yung Facebook, hindi siya optimized. Like, isulat mo dun sa mo, that I'm a writer, I write product descriptions for Amazon and eBay websites, eBay pages or whatever ang matawag dun. Ganon. Ayan. So, ino-open ko yung LinkedIn ko so you can see how it looks like kung optimized. Ayan. So, since nag-SEO ako, I do both SEO and content creation. So, ito yung this is how I optimize my profile. So, sabi ko, helping construction companies get to the first page of Google on local 3-pack. Ayan. So, para social ba? Through website optimization and strategic content. So, anong ginagawa ko? Website optimization and gumagawa ko ng strategic content. Sino yung mga target market ko? Si construction companies. Anong magiging result kapag tinulungan ko sila? Pupunta sila sa first page ng Google at sa local 3-pack. Ibang topic na to kung i-discuss ko pa to sa inyo. No? So, this is just an example of an optimized content. So, ayan. So, meron pa tayo ditong dramas about learn. So, you can also do this to your Facebook. Dun sa mismong profile niyo sa Facebook. Pwede nang ilagay dun. Next is share valuable content. So, mag-post ka naman na hindi ko ginagawa. Ayun. Mag-post ka naman ng content. Ayan, meron ditong content naman so far. Sandali. Hanapin ko. Saan ba yun? Saan ba nakita yun? Saan na? Wait lang ha. Hindi ko mahanap. Sugar. Wait. May content dito, alam ko. Saan mo makikita yun? Yung mga post views. Sobrang tagal na akong nag-open dito. Articles. Loading much. Basta yun. Post ka ng valuable content. Ayan, for example, ito, challenges writers face and how to get through them. Ayan. Short lang naman to. Article. So, para malaman nila na ikaw, ayan, writer ka. Ayan. Super short lang siya. You can also do this sa Facebook. Mag-post ka ng valuable content. Yung kapag sinabi ting valuable content, ito yung mga post na makakatulong dun sa ibang tao. Tapos, it will also show them na ikaw ay you can be trusted in that particular in this particular skill na sa writing or sa SEO. Hindi ko rin ginagawa yun sa Facebook. Yun, kailangan magbagong buhay na tayong lahat ngayong 2021 at mag-share na tayo ng content sa Facebook, sa link ito kahit saan kung gusto nating mag-succeed sa ating freelancing. Ayan, next is you can also create a blog. Yung mga itong nilagay ko dito, hindi siya required. These are just my recommendations. But if gawin mo to, this will really help you a lot. Kung gusto mo talagang maging writer. So you can also create a blog. So the good thing about having a blog is this can also be your portfolio at the same time. May mga clients that they will just ask, can I see your blog? Do you have a blog? Can I see your blog? Yan, pakita mo lang sa kanila, ito yung blog ko. And they will just check kung paano ka magsulat. Yan, loading pa siya. Hindi na talaga ng bagal ang internet namin ngayon dahil umuulan. Yan. So ito yung blog ko. How to be the best example for your kids. Ayan siya. So you can write whatever topic you want on your own blog. Kasi sa'yo naman yun. If wala ka pang budget to get your own domain, you can just use wordpress.com or Blogspot. Pwede ka mag-Blogspot. I've been using Blogspot for how many years? And last year lang yata, or last year lang ako lumipat sa WordPress. Last year lang talaga. Yan, si Blogspot. What's happening? Oh, what's happening? Or you can go to wix.com. You can also build your own blog here. Para makapag-practice ka lang magsulat. And sabi ko nga, at the same time, it can also serve as your portfolio. Yan, ito, si portfolio. So, when you're blogging, you have to decide on what niche yung gusto mo. Gusto mo magsulat about baking? Gusto mo parenting? Ano bang gusto mo? So, yun. Para hindi ka pa ulit-ulit. Like, ayoko pala ng baking. Gusto ko pala about basketball yung blog ko. So, yung gawa ka naman ng bagong blog. So, yun yung isang common mistake na nakikita ko sa mga writers. Yung parang, nag-jump agad sila na, okay, gawa ako ng ganitong blog. Tapos later, ma-realize nila, hindi ko pala kayang gumawa ng marami content for this particular topic. So, kailangan, write a blog about a topic that you're passionate about. Kung anong gusto mo talaga. Yan, ito si wix.com. Pwede ka dito mag-create ng free blog. Or sa wordpress.com. Magkaiba yung wordpress.com tsaka wordpress.org ha, mga mamis. So, ito yung ginamit ko dito .org. Kasi may sarili akong hosting at tsaka domain. Ito naman si wordpress.com. So, ito yung free na version ni WordPress. Okay. So, pwede kang gumawa doon. Hindi naman siya required. Baka sabihin nyo, ang dami palang pwedeng gawin. Kahit hindi ka gumawa ng 3 at 4 carry lang, mahalaga yung number 1. Para malaman nila na writer ka pala. Or VA ka pala or whatever. Okay, so yun. So, once you are done positioning yourself as a writer, ito na yung gagawin mo para magkapera ka na. Number 1, there are two ways to do it. First is, you apply for writing jobs. Punta ka sa onlinejobs.ph, Upwork, Caliber, LinkedIn. Sa LinkedIn meron din. Livingston Research, this one is for academic writing. Join ka sa mga freelance writing groups. Sa Freelance Writers Philippines, ito group ko to, Writers Blueprint to Freedom. Ito yung writers group ko na hindi ko naaasikaso dahil maraming ganap. Ayan. So, tingnan nga natin, silipin natin ang contest sa onlinejobs.ph para makita ninyo kung marami nga bang online writing jobs. Online jobs. Nandito. Bakit maraming naghahanap ng writers? Actually, writing is a type of job that will never ever go away. Kasi noon at ngayon, kailangan natin ng mga writers. Dahil kung walang writers, walang content. Kung walang content, wala, boring. Walang words. Diba? So, lahat ng words na nakita natin online o kahit sa offline, Kahit sa mga newspaper, kahit sa mga ads, yung sa mga billboards, dun sa box ng toothpaste mo, wherever, everything is done by a writer. So, ayan. Eto si online jobs.page. Tingnan natin yung dito pala, job seeker. Editor for articles. Saan na ba yun? Ayan, sa rating. So, punta ko dito sa rating. May over 7,000 jobs. So, ito yung mga bagong post na job openings. So, go ka lang dito. Tsaka, yun, mag-apply ka. And of course, you have to write a catchy and you have to write a cover letter na magsa-stand out. So, si Upwork, of course, alam natin si Upwork kung ano siya. Dinner. So, it's important also na kung gusto mo talagang makahanap ng work, ay mag-join ka nga sa mga Facebook group that can provide you different job opportunities. Freelance Writing Philippines, merong home-based job Philippines, sobrang dami. Search mo lang, saka join ka doon. Number 2, so the second thing that you can do is client prospecting. So, ano bang difference ni client prospecting tsaka yung sa number 1 when you apply for a job? The difference is, sa client prospecting, walang job hiring si client. Wala siyang pinost na I need a writer. Ikaw mismo naghanap sa kanya. Like, mag-search ka. For example, like ako yung gusto kong target ay construction companies. So, maghanap ako ng mga construction companies. Maghanap ako ng mga website nila na. Tapos maghanap ako ng anong tsaka doon. For example, tsaka yung kanilang homepage. Sabihin ko, oy, ang tsaka ng homepage nyo. Hindi naman ganun. Parang sabihin mo lang na, I can help you improve your homepage. Parang, in client prospecting, you look for your clients and you offer help to them. Parang sabihin, tutulungan kitang ayusin yung website mo. Tulungan kitang ayusin yung content mo. 'Di ba? So, when you offer your help, the client will feel that you are there not just for the money, but you are there really to help them improve their business. Kasi mas maganda yung feeling na nandun ka para tumulong, hindi lang para kumita. Okay? So, that's client prospecting. So, how can you do that? You can try LinkedIn, Facebook groups, or sa search engines. For example nga, yung sinabi ko, construction companies. Let's say, marunong mag-type. Stop lang. Construction company. LinkedIn to So, pag search ko ng construction company, ayan, lumabas sila. So, pwede ko silang i-check. Ayan, si Turner Construction Company. Pwede ko siyang i-check. Tapos, hanapin ko yung website nila. Ayan, visit website. Inspect ko yung site. Ano ba yung tsaka dito? Ano yung kailangan i-improve dito? Yun. Tapos, pag makita mo, oh, ito yung ano, hindi optimize yung ano nila. Wala silang content. Yung content nila, mas pwede pang paayusin, gano'n. So, reach out ka sa kanila. Mag-email ka, hanapin yung contact information nila. Punta ka sa contacts. Saan contacts dito? Careers, partner login, about us. About us. Ayan, eto sila. Ito yung mga numbers nila. Ayan, merong mga email address dito. I-email mo yung senior vice president kung sino sa kanila. Ayan. So, hanapin mo yung right person that you can reach out. Sabihin mo, I can help you improve your content. I can create vlogs for you. Ganun. Tapos, Facebook groups. Same process din. I-search nyo lang. Join kayo ng Facebook groups for construction companies. Kung yung example yung construction companies Or kung health coaches yung hanap nyo. Or kung mommy bloggers ba? Or mga influencers ba? So, whatever niche na tina-target ninyo. And then, number 3, of course, search engines. So, yung ginawa ko dito, nag-search ako ng construction companies. Pwede din siya dito. Construction company. Sabihin natin Makati. Sa Makati yung hinahanap ko. Ayan, eto sila. Yan, punta ka lang din sa website nila. Tapos as usual, check mo din kung ano yung tsaka at saka anong pwede mong gawin to help them. Ayan. So, ayan na siya. So, yung website nila, ayan. So, mag-offer ka na ng help. Anong pwede mong gawin? Punta contact us, email mo sila. Okay? So, that's client prospecting. So, to review, there are 2 ways for us to earn money online as a writer. First, you can apply for jobs. Kung ano yung mga vacant na jobs. Second is client prospecting. You reach out to clients. You can also do cold email. Yung cold email, ito yung mag-email ka sa client offering your services. Pakapal mo gusto mga mommies. Yun, kailangan yun para kumita ng pera. Okay. So now that you know how to write and you already know how to find a job online, how to prepare yourself as a writer, it's time for you to assess yourself if you are ready to be a freelance writer. So I created this worksheet. I call it the freelance writer worksheet. So if you want to get this, just go to http://bit.ly writing free worksheet. Okay, go there, sign up, and I will send to you a copy of this worksheet. Okay, copy na lang to mga momshies. Okay, so that ends my discussion about how to write an article and how to become an online writer. So you can follow me at The K Perspective. So sa The K Perspective, ito yung page ko for writing talaga. And then my blog, Mommy K's Pink Heartstring. Tendera din ako sa Shopee, yung mga mommies. Nag-live din ako doon. Na-miss ko mag-live dito sa FHMoms. Palagi ako nag-live sa Shopee. Ayan, so meron akong business din doon. Ayan, and feel free to join the Facebook group Writers Freedom. Free po ba yan? Yung ano po, yung free. My course, merong ino-offer si FHMoms na Content Writing 101. Pwede kayo mag-enroll doon. 1,500. Tapos, free ba? Ano yung free, mami? Yung worksheet? Oo, free yon. Itong worksheet free siya. Okay, so I hope you learned something tonight. Yes, free po ito, free. Okay, hope you learned something tonight. And if you still have questions, feel free to comment na lang dito sa ating webinar and babalikan ko siya, sagutin ko siya. Okay, thank you so much, mommies. Mag-end na po tayo. Okay, sign up na lang kayo dito sa ating free worksheet. Thank you. Good night.
Parang may nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapuera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko. Pag naging mom na sila, parang nawawala na yung career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simulan ng Filipina home-based moms.
FHMoms community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. FH